New Claude, HeyGen, and free computer use AI agents. Today, I'm going to show you 3 brand new AI updates that most marketers and creators have no idea exist, yet you'll learn with proof how to create professional looking avatar videos with just one photo in under 67 seconds, perfect for ads that convert. You'll learn a powerful new web search tool that gives your AI apps access to real-time data and how I use it to build much better tools now, and the secret free AI agent that can operate a computer for you while everyone else is still manually clicking around. And I'll demonstrate how one Dinosaur AI avatar outperformed our standard ads by a surprising margin. Plus, I'll reveal the exact workflow that helped us create a 6-minute VSL that makes us over $30,000 MMR a month with proof. Whilst most businesses are still figuring out basic AI, the smart ones are quietly using these tools to multiply the output by 10x. Let me show you how. We have some giant AI updates today, including an update from HeyGen, Claude, and we have a free AI computer use agent. There's a lot going on today, and I'm going to get straight into exactly how to use the new update from HeyGen. So if you haven't seen this already, basically what you can do is build these crazy looking avatars. I'll come on to that in a second, and I need to test out. So let's see what happens next. We'll try this out. You never know from the previews. You can see here basically HeyGen, that I've used HeyGen before to build AI avatar videos that have generated like 30,000 views, and it's a really powerful avatar. But basically they announced here just a couple of days ago, Avatar 4 is here and changes everything. Right, the most advanced avatar model ever built. Upload one photo and a script, boom, that's it. It's also got this new audio feature to expression engine to capture like the tone, the rhythm, and the emotion. So we're going to be testing out today and just seeing how it goes, what it does, and how powerful it is. Right, so let's get straight into this. The way that we're going to use this is we're going to go over to HeyGen. So let's open this up. So you get access at heygen.com, and then you can see like this is a previous example of a avatar that I built, right? So if we play this, for example, I'll just play it without the audio, but essentially here, this is not me. This is an AI avatar version of me. Okay? And it's pretty easy to clone yourself, upload some footage, but it takes about 15 to 20 minutes. It's a lot of work, and if you don't get it right, you got to re-record it all over again. So the new feature that we're going to be testing out today is, if we go to the homepage over here, it's called Photo to Video with Avatar 4. You can see some examples here, so let's pull up some examples. So you can actually choose between these example images, and then you can generate avatar with yourself. Now also what you can see here is you've got a voice option, so you can plug in a voice, you can create a new one if you want to, and also you can upload your own as well. So let's try just uploading our own. This is another image, and also what we can do here is we can upload or record audio. So basically you can upload a script or record audio, and then also you can select between which voice you want to use, right? Now, I do believe that they have a new audio to expression feature, which is quite interesting. I want to see what that is and how it works. And let's just play this. So I'm going to open this up.
Sometimes you become it. Now, your ideas can go even further. Just one photo, any angle, any expression, any character comes to life, lip-synced, expressive, and true to your sound. Hey is here.
Mate, that's a better trailer than most movies that come out these days. So let's test this out. What we're going to do from here is we're going to upload the photo that we've got, and then we can just generate like a random script. Let's try a sample here. You can click on try a sample and then switch between them, right? So for example, we've got one right here. You can then switch between your voices. I do have a pro voice from 11 Labs that I want to test out. So obviously that's probably the closest thing I can get towards my own voice, I would say. And then we're going to hit on generate video and just see what it gets back, right? So I don't know how long it's going to take. Let's put the timer on now. We'll see how long this takes. So we started the timer. We're generating the example, and that is in line for processing right now. So I bet if we come back to that, yeah, 5% ready. So it might take a little while. The interesting thing here is if you're generating a photo to avatar, it was a very short script, but it does seem like it's going to take a fair while, but actually it's just jumped to 60%. So let's see what we get back. Maybe that's going to be finished within 1 minute. In the meantime, if you want to see an example of what this looks like without the pro avatar, so this is the old version, right? So let's play this. I'll unmute this. Mind-blowing for AI news. We've got 3 massive releases from the biggest players in AI that will completely... So I actually don't mind this, but the thing is, it doesn't have that emotion behind it, right? So if you look at this, it's like the body language is a little bit off, the emotion behind it is a little bit off, and obviously it needs a lot of editing as well before we publish that. Right? What I'm hoping is that we get a better output from this one. Also got some more examples here. Let's have a look at this. So this is a tweet from Elsign. Shout out to them.
Hey, so I guess this is weird for both of us, right? I'm not even real, not in the way you are. I don't eat, I don't sleep, I don't get butterflies in my stomach when someone cute looks my way. Hey.
It is very hard to see if that's like real or not. Right? It's very convincing. So let's have a look. So they recommend, a deep fake is basically not recognizable anymore. To generate it, we've done all that. You can write the script, or you can use your own voice. It's pretty simple. All right, shout out to Elsin for showing us how to do it. Here's some more examples, right? So let's play this one.
Traditional, polite, and proper. Hello there, I'm Amy, Wolfram Ravenwolf's stunningly savvy, outrageously sassy, and delightfully smart-assy AI companion. I'm an AI assistant, but I'm not your traditional, polite, and proper assistant. Wolfram and I may be partners.
This one doesn't look real at all, to be honest with you. Let's have a look what others they've got on the profile and see how this performs. Well, this one is not bad.
I just upload a photo, provide a script, and it makes a custom video for me. Hey, I'm Matt, and I'm so excited to...
Alright, so we've got it back now. Let's have a look at this and just test it out. Fear is the mind killer. Let it pass, and only you remain sharper than desert nightfall and daring dawn. Fear is the mind killer. Let it pass, and only you remain sharper than desert nightfall and daring dawn. It's not bad, but the problem with this is like the background is not moving, right? So it's just him moving. Fear is the mind killer. Let it pass, and only you remain sharper than desert nightfall and daring dawn. So ideally you want something with like maybe a blank background, something like that. Let's try some of the test ones to see what's working with those. So if we go to photos, video again. By the way, this is, I think, let me have a look at the pricing here. So I know a few people are wondering what's the pricing for this stuff. But you can see here, creator is $29 per month, team is $39 per month, and with the team version, you get 4K video, so 4K video export, videos up to 30 minutes long, faster video processing, and you can have a couple of seats in there, plus 2 custom video avatars as well. You can also get API plans, which is quite interesting, to be fair. Let's try this one. We'll try a little sample and generate the video. Might be better with a headshot. If you look at these, right? So let's open this up.
Dinner ain't waiting.
So you see how this is basically done with editing because the video is zooming in.
All the ups and downs, it was all worth it.
Listen to me, I need to...
So it might be better doing like something with more of a zoomed in face shot, if that makes sense. So here's what we can try. So we'll go to Playground. Then we're going to go to Images. And we'll just create like a landscape image. But zoom in on a dinosaur. Photorealistic. By the way, if you haven't used images inside Playground, you're missing out. It's the best way to generate images. So I'm going to say zoom in on a dinosaur. Photorealistic. In a suit. Looking like Wolf of Wall Street. In the meantime, we've got the video back for the avatar video, so let's test this out.
A girl should be 2 things, classy and fabulous.
So you can tell by the voice, like it's just not that good as a voice. Could be a lot more interesting, the emotion on it and everything else. What you can also do is share this link with other people and edit the share page and that sort of thing as well. So let's go back here. We've got the video generating. So let's try this one. So we've got a dinosaur in a suit here. And we'll try and animate him as a script. So let's click on photo to video. Upload the image. take that one from AI. Then we'll go in here, and then we can select the avatar voice, but we can also change the emotion of the voice, right? So you see here, for example, this one voice clone. Let's try that. So I'm going to customize this. We'll add emotion, and we'll put funny and crazy, or crazy. We'll put that as the emoji. I'm aware, blah, blah, blah. Upload the audio. Oh, do we have to edit the audio again? That's interesting. So we have to re-upload the audio to make it like a different emotion. All right, well, let's stick with some of the HeyGen library. We'll search the voices. You can also choose a language here, so you can select between different languages for your avatar video as well. And then for the emotion, we don't seem to be able to change that actually. That's interesting. So let's play this one.
Hey there, here's how I sound. Hope you like it. The right voice brings avatar videos to life. Can't wait to see what you...
Then we'll switch to male to match the image. Old, narrative and story. We got Arthur Blackwood here.
Hey there, here's how I sound. Hope you like it. The right voice brings avatar videos to life. Can't wait to see what you create.
Alright, so now we're going to change the original and we'll change this to angry, right? Then you can see here there's a 30-second max on this, which is interesting because I think this might be really good, for example, like ads, Facebook ads. Like typically if you're running a Facebook ad, it might be, I would say, anywhere between 30 seconds and 1 minute, right? So you could probably get away with that. Obviously, you can't use this for YouTube videos because it's too short unless you stitch multiple different videos together. So then we're going to hit generate video likes and we'll see what we get back in a sec. Sporters says he's a reptile. He must be angry by default. That's true. By the way, just whilst we're waiting for that to load, if you do want like the full training on how I generate the avatar videos plus get all the editing done and everything else, then feel free to check out the AI Profit Boardroom, link in the comments description. We've got a full training on avatar videos plus the publishing process and also how to automate videos with AI along with our ChatGPT faceless video. And inside the instructions here, we just include like the full instructions step by step on exactly how to do each part of the process. So feel free to give that awesome community on just scaling and making more money with AI. So let's get back to this now. We've got the avatar video nearly done here. We can download these as well, so you can just download them. Like, you don't seem to be able to edit it as new, so you can't start from the original video, if that makes sense. And then, for example, if you have a look at here, you see how edit as new is not available. But if we go into this video, for example, we can edit as new and just use the same template as before. Like Native American says, do you use windsurf? I actually stopped using it since it started crashing on me. Like, I literally uninstalled it and then installed it again yesterday, and it totally crashed on me. I don't know if it's going to work again today. Let's see. Yeah, see, it says windsurf failed to start. Please follow the link for troubleshooting instructions. And then it takes me to this long-winded page where I'm like, okay, I could just use Visual Studio Code instead, to be honest, mate. So let's go back here. We got the video ready to go. We'll shut down windsurf. It's taking ages slow, to be fair. And I can't download it either. Great. That is interesting. Look at that. I can't download it. It's totally bugged out on me. We might have to try regenerating that. Here we go. Alright, so it's actually working now. Let's have a look.
In order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different.
Right, it's not animating the face at all, is it there? Alright, let's try and change this now. Let's edit that. And we'll put, okay, make the face looking straight at us. But slightly more human-like. I suppose the good thing is like you can create multiple different avatars at the same time, right? So you could generate like multiple different images and then test them out and see what it looks like. So let's try that. For example, now we've got the image back from ChatGPT. So let's try it face on and see if that works instead. Super slow for generating. Look at that. Alright, so we got the first one back. Let's see what we got here. The most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity, as fears are just paper tigers. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let's try this in. Alright, so we got the image there. I think that actually looks better than the other ones we've generated, and I think that's because we've zoomed in on the face, plus the background is blurred. and it feels more realistic. If you look at the image, you look at the video, it's more interesting. The only problem with that is the actual voice. Like, the voice doesn't make sense at all, right? It just doesn't match the actual image. So what we'll do now is we're going to go and create a new one with a Facebook ad style method. But in the meantime, let's try out the dinosaur one, see if that actually animated the face or not, and figure it out.
20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do.
There we go. Perfect. All right. So just so you realize here, what you want to be doing is like zooming in on the face. If you don't do that, or if the image is like facing the other way, it doesn't seem to work as well. And then it's quite easy to generate. All right. So if we go into home now, we'll try and create like a 30-second Facebook ad. So what I'm going to do from here is I'll upload the image from here, and then inside the avatar voice, let's see if we can find some like really good voices for a sort of Facebook style voice. Let's have a look what we got here. Filter it down to male, ads and social, middle-aged or younger adult. Maybe we'll go young adult, and then we'll have a look what we got.
Hey there, here's how I sound, hope you like it.
Hey there, here's how I sound, hope you like it.
I don't like these voices at all. Alright, let's try middle-aged instead. See what we got. Trendy Tyrone. We're going to go for like maybe a soothing style or broadcaster style.
Hey there, here's how I sound, hope you like it. The right voice brings avatar.
Hey there, here's how I sound, hope you like it. The right voice brings avatar videos to life. Can't wait to see what you create.
Alright, let's try that one for now. Slick Simon. Absolute legend, mate. Absolute legend. Then what we're going to do, we'll go over to ChatGPT here, and we'll say, okay, generate a 30-second transcript for my Facebook ad for my SEO agency, Alex Hormozy style. And what was the character limit on that? So it was 420 characters, I think, right? So let's try that. I'll just put 400 character limit. Let's take this one. So we've gone with Dan Kennedy style script. Focus on the benefits, start with a question, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we'll take that. Then we're going to go over to here. We'll plug that in. We've got Slick Simon to generate it. Let's hit generate video now. Jonathan asks, what type of video can go up to 30 minutes? So if you want a 30-minute video, then the avatar ones, right? The custom clone ones that are on there. So that's the older avatar style. But to be honest, from what I've seen, like, you're probably going to get better outputs with that. Like, I think that's going to be much better. And we'll try the same with the dinosaur one. So let's give that a cheeky whirl. There we go. HeyGen library. And by the way, fun fact, we run Facebook ads for our agency, and we tested having a dinosaur versus our existing ads, and the dinosaur actually beat us, right? So you might be laughing at me and thinking, why would you want to animate a dinosaur for Facebook ads? I'm telling you, it works. I've tested it. And Ramayan says, can we make a VSL video with this? Yeah, absolutely. So, for example, you can see how many members here, and you can see how much people pay here per month, right, for the AI Profit Boardroom. The VSL for this page was created with AI. You can see this is a 6-minute VSL. And it converts really well, right? And the way that we did this, we've got all the training inside the AI Profit Boardroom if you want to learn how to build those sorts of things out. But essentially, you can use HeyGen to create really good VSLs that actually convert. And I've tested it. I'm showing you proof right here that actually works. $63 a month, 626 members. And this video right here is fully AI. Let's play this and show you exactly what we mean. AI has changed the business game forever. It's not the strongest who survive, but the ones who adapt. Charles Darwin. Now, there are two kinds of people in business. The first group, they're stuck in the old ways, watching from the sidelines. AI transforms everything around them. The second group are the ones who are adapting and thriving. Not only that, they're seizing the massive opportunities AI is creating. If your business is still running on manual processes, doing everything the hard way, still working harder instead of smarter, seeing no real increase in your bank account, then you probably belong to the first group of people. But yeah, basically the workflow that we're using here, so you know, you're going to generate a portrait image where the avatar is looking directly at you, right? Then from there, you can generate the ad script or whatever VSL script or whatever script in general you want to create. You can do that right here. I think even, for example, for YouTube Shorts, this would be very powerful and very easy to create, right? This would be very interesting. So for example, you could say, right, inside, let's say you want to create shorts for YouTube. What you could do is you generate the image like, then you're going to go over inside here and you're going to say, okay, based on the HeyGen 4 update, give me a 400 character short script for my YouTube short. And then I'm just going to plug in a prompt that I usually use for shorts. We'll put HeyGen avatar 4 is insane, and we'll see what we get back here. Alright, so it's going to research the web, do the research on the new update, and then it's going to use ChatGPT to generate the script. So let's see what we get back. I also want to, yeah, so we've got the script right here. So then if we go to create a video, avatar script, we can create a portrait video because it's going to be for a YouTube short, for example. Then we can upload that in a sec. So we've got a photo to avatar, open up the dinosaur image. We can change that to portrait, so you can switch between portrait and landscape lights. Then we're going to take the script from ChatGPT, plug that in, take that bad boy, select the avatar voice, we'll take Arthur Blackwood, absolute legend, and generate the video. And then that's how easy you can generate shorts now, on like the latest things, the latest updates and that sort of thing. Alright, and that literally took us what, like 60 seconds to do once you got the process down. So whilst that's generating, so we can check out these two. So let's open this one up and we'll see what the outputs are like.
Sick of pouring money into SEO with nothing to show for it? Our clients get more traffic, more leads, and higher Google rankings fast. We don't do guesswork. We build powerful backlinks that move the needle. Book your free strategy call now and see exactly how we can grow your site. Click below before your competitors do.
It would be an interesting one to test out. Honestly, I wouldn't use that image for a Facebook ad, but you can see how easy it is to generate, how quick it is. Let's test the Dinosaur one. I think this will actually be more interesting and better, especially with some editing, right? So if you had a human editor, take the video, edit it up a little bit, chop it up, zoom in, zoom out, etc., and have some like images of charts and everything else for SEO, then this could be a really good ad. So let's play this back.
Sick of pouring money into SEO with nothing to show for it? Our clients get more traffic, more leads, and higher Google rankings fast. We don't do guesswork. We build powerful backlinks that move the needle. Book your free strategy call now and see exactly how we can grow your site. Click below before your competitors do. Fast.
It's a bit weird though, it's not animating the face properly, which is annoying. So let's see what we get back from this one.
What if I told...
Just waiting for that to load. Now, whilst we're waiting for that to load, let me run through the other updates. So that might take a little while to generate the script and everything else. So let me run you through the other updates recently. So there's a new update from Claude, and basically they're introducing the web search on the Anthropic API, which is pretty cool, right? So for example, for building apps and tools and that sort of thing, one of the biggest limitations of AI, unless you use MCPs or you use Perplexity Sonar, which I don't think is that good for building stuff, then you can actually use the Anthropic API, and inside the Messages API, you can then basically enable like real world data, right? So the API can actually search and use a web search tool when using the API, like you can see right here. This is really cool because now you can, for example, have your own search engine inside the AI agent. It's going to give you better outputs, more recent outputs, and it's great for like researching the latest data and that sort of thing. Okay? And you can also block domains, so you can specify which domains you don't want Anthropic to be able to access, which is pretty cool as well. And then inside Claude Code, you can also use web search. This is now available inside Claude Code, which is pretty cool. So the way that you can use this, if we go to console.anthropic.com, let's open this up. And then from here, we can go to the workbench, for example. And inside the workbench, you just click on tools, like you can see. So there's a tools icon there. And then from here, you can allow this tool to be able to be connected, right? The web search tool. So it's web search, allow Claude to search the web and cite those results in its responses. Then you can allow domains or you can block domains. So you could say like only search X domain, for example. You can limit the number of times the tool is used. You can also localize the results, which is pretty cool. And then if we hit update, like we can now use this to generate responses. So let's have a look here. And now you can see it's using the web search to find recent stuff, right? So it actually searches the web for you inside the console. And then you can actually turn that into a template. So you can make that like a reusable template and then just save that web search feature right there. But yeah, pretty cool. It's searching the web, it's found all the sources. You can see it searched like 10 different places. The other cool thing about this as well is that it's going to be really powerful for building tools and that sort of thing. That is still loading. The final update that I wanted to show you, this just came out as well, is that Hugging Face has just released a free operator-like agentic AI tool. This is a new release on TechCrunch, who have sourced it. But yeah, basically, you've now got this option to use computer use inside small agents. So it's running via Qwen VL models. And if you want to use it, you can just go to huggingface.co/spaces /small agents /computer -agent, right? And you can see here in this app, you'll be able to generate and interact with an agent powered by small agents and Qwen VL, right? So you type in a task and then go for it. Now, one caveat that I will say to this is right now, this is quite slow when I used it last time. So you can see here, this is the example. You can actually click inside it as well, which is pretty funny. So you can go inside here, for example, and yeah, you can type in a prompt that you want. I think it is going to take a little while to respond, like you can see. So you can see there is a long queue of requests pending. Duplicate this space to skip. But essentially, you can get the AI to search and use stuff in the background. Now, this is pretty crazy because then, you know, you've got this virtual computer where you can get the AI to just go and use everything. The limitations, of course, are that this is hosted on Hugging Face. It's going viral right now, and it is very slow when it comes to responding. So let's come back to HeyGen. We've got the output right here. Let's check it out.
What if I told you that you could create a lifelike video of yourself without ever hitting record? It's not a filter. It's not CGI. It's something entirely different. Here's how to do it in 3 simple steps. Upload 1 photo. Add your script. Let Avatar V animate it with your voice, expressions, and gestures. No camera, no studio, just you, reimagined.
Not bad at all. I think with a bit of editing, there's parts where the mouth doesn't move that much, but with a bit of human editing, you can cut those bits out, and then that's quite easy to turn into a short. And how long does it take you to generate that? If we timed it, probably within 30 seconds, you could... Let's time it and test it out. So here's what we're going to do. We'll test the workflow. So, for example, let's say you got an image. We're going to time this now. So we just downloaded the photo. Then what we're going to do, for example, is create a short about the new web search API on Claude. So I'm going to plug in the details of it here. Then I'm going to use the shorts prompt. There we go. And then I'm going to say 400 characters max. Then what we're going to do is, in the meantime, go over to our home, upload a photo, take the picture we just generated. We just have to type in the script. So let's plug that in. Alright. Then we're going to grab a voice. So use good old Arthur Blackwood. Then we're going to switch this to portrait as it's a short. And if we hit generate video, that whole workflow took us 67 seconds to generate a new short for YouTube, right? That's how quick you can do this and generate avatar videos now. Crazy stuff. And then you just have a human editor chop it down, re-edit it, animate it, etc. But it looks really cool. And that's pretty much it. Alright, thanks so much for watching. You can see how easy it is to use the avatar feature on HeyGen. We've covered the web search feature, a new update from Claude. We've also covered the new update from the Open Computer agent powered by small agents. It is super slow, to be honest with you, but it's very interesting to see this sort of stuff come out, and I think this is going to become more popular over time, right? There's going to be more and more accessible ways to use this. And then if you want to get all of my best prompts, tips, workflows, etc., feel free to get that inside the AI Profit Boardroom. This is a community focused on making money and saving you time with AI. Comes with an awesome community you can post in directly here. You can also get all of our best courses, SOPs, etc., inside the SOP section over here, along with all of our best templates for agents and all that sort of thing. And then inside the calendar here, you can see you can jump on weekly Q&A calls and ask us any questions you have. So thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it. If you want to get a free one-to-one SEO strategy session that shows you how to get more leads, traffic, and sales with SEO, feel free to get that. We'll show you how we take websites from 0 to 145,000 business a month and generate hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales on autopilot. On this free link building acceleration session, you'll get a free SEO domination plan, discover the secrets of SEO link building. We'll answer any questions you have one-to-one inside this call. It's completely free, and you'll get a custom tailored game plan to grow your business and scale and get more free customers with SEO. Feel free to put that in. Appreciate you watching. Cheers.